Hello everyone, this is going to be a mini docu-series about 68 tops. I bought a lot, literally a lot of 68 tops, and we have 20 cards in here. I paid $238.19. That's the total invested. GNS is going to be grading and shipping. These are heading off to SGC tomorrow. Today is, what the hell is today? Monday the 10th, so Tuesday the 11th of March. These are going to be in the mail heading off to Florida. We have 20 in here that we're going to do. When I get them back, I'm going to list them. And then we're going to do a reveal along with how much it sold for. We're going to do total and everything else. The reason why I'm doing it on this lot is because these cards look pretty good. Some have some rounded corners, some obviously have some centering issues, which is going to happen with that series. But as you can see, overall, it's pretty damn good. This hair iron's a little low. Oh, not that low. But yeah, so overall, looks pretty good. Everything did not look like it was trimmed. I compared all of them to a normal card. The normal card I chose, Hasbullah. But anyway, so I compared everything to Hasbullah, and while he's trimmed, these cards are not. So again, the next time you see these cards, they will be in tuxedo slabs with a number on them. We're going to go one by one, and we're going to figure out how we did on the auction. It's going to be a 10-day auction. Whenever I get them, I'm going to start that auction on a Thursday, ending Sunday. Seems to work best. That's what I do. 2 weekends worth of eyes, blah, blah, blah. And we're going to see if we can make money on this lot. So the next time you see these cards, once again, they will be in tuxedos with little stickies like this, showing the price I went for and profit and everything. So that's what I spent on this lot, $238.19. All right. Blue light is on. That can only mean one thing, a slab reveal. Today we got SGC. There's going to be so many tuxedos in front of you. You're going to think we're at a penguin party. So this is part 2 of the 1968 Topps lot sale. You just saw the little preview I did. I have those 20 slabs here. I also have 9 others right here. Today is Monday what the hell is it? The 21st. Today is Monday the 21st. Took 6 weeks, 42 days from door to door. Why you get 20% extra orders and it takes twice as long is beyond me. But you know what? I just send cards out and get them graded and sell them on eBay. Penny Break 702. And I don't grade. So let's start with the non-68 tops. We'll do the 68 tops. And then the next video is going to be the totals of just the 68 top sales themselves. So first up, we have a Carson Williams Leaf State Pride auto. Got the 10 auto, but 9.5 on the card. I thought this might gem. It did get the 9.5. Next is, and I don't know why the auto didn't get a 10 on this one. Oh, well, it looks really bad on the slab. Interesting. All right, 8.5. I don't know why I even got an 8.5. I thought this was pretty good too. So apparently Leaf is not good to grade even with SGC. I always had bad luck with Leaf with PSA, so I was trying to get them done with SGC. Pack pulled here on the channel, Shedeur Sanders out of 5, 2 of 5, so it's a number match. Got the 10 auto, 9 normal card grade. This one had a little sleeve on it. It's on one of the end cards. Dual auto right here of Jordan Lawler and Tommy Troy. This one got an 8.5, 10. It's out of 10. I didn't think it would. I thought PSA might even get this an 8 or a 7. There's some lines, and then one of these corners isn't the best. This edge isn't the best. That's what it is. Yeah. So I thought that they would just dock the hell out of it. But yeah, looks good. Looks good slabbed. I think it looks better slabbed up in that than it does in the PSA one. Val Pesinich. I thought this was going to get a number. It did not. Got authentic. 33 Gaudy. I thought this would get like a 1 or a 2. They gave it a 0. Yeah. I mean, there's a little bit of marking there, obviously, but I thought we might at least get a 1 or 2. So, not the best. Ernie Banks, 64 tops. I got the super cheap. I got a 3.5. I thought this might actually get a 5 or a 6. I didn't see any creasing on it, and even while looking at it, the back is kind of faded and the corners are rounded. So I thought that's why I might get a 5, but they gave it a 3.5. Pretty centered though, as you can see. For a 64 tops, it's pretty centered. Not ideal, but not horrible. Another dual auto. This one is Jhonny Vargas and Theron Lazaro, or Lorenzo. Theron is with the Tigers organization, I think. He should be up this year. This one got a 10 and on the auto, 9 overall. It is out of 50, 24 out of 50. You can see these lines right here. And I didn't want to risk that with PSA because PSA, whenever I send cards in with lines like that, when it's 2 of them, kind of like that grid pad, or actually it's 4 of them, you could play tic-tac-toe on this card. But normally when I do that, it usually gets like an 8. I thought that deserved more than that. Ethan Salas, this one did not get the auto grade because I think he goes, oh, actually, I don't know why. He is actually on the sticker the whole time. Anyway, got a 9. Again, Leaf, I do really bad with Leaf with PSA, and I didn't think it would gem because of how PSA does Leaf for me. Last but not least, the best card, Dale Murphy, got the 8. So, a really cool card here. Dale Murphy back when he was a catcher for the Braves before he going out to the outfield. Also has Rick Cerrone and a couple lifetime backups, and Gary Alexander and Kevin Pausley. So, cool card there. I thought that was awesome. All right. 68 tops. 20 cards. No particular order. All I did was just separate the cards and stack them. So let's get after it. First one, Pete Rose. Looked decent. You can see he got the 3.5. I still think this card is better than that. I really do. I know there's a little crinkling up here, but 3.5? That deserved better. I'm not happy with the grades on these. Some of them are deserved. Like this one here. This one's a 2. This corner's jacked. There's a creasing somewhere in the front. I can't find it right now. But, yeah. Bob Gibson is next. He got a 6. This one I think is a proper grade. Very good looking card. Awesome player. If you don't know Bob Gibson, he is just one of the best ever. From 61 to 73, probably the best pitcher of all time during a large stretch. Just a stud. His World Series, I believe he pitched in 9 World Series games. He has 8 complete games, 81 innings, and 92 strikeouts, if I'm not mistaken. Stud. He's on my Mount Rushmore. This is Willie Stargell, got 3.5. And it's my first time looking at these, so if I'm taking extra time, sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know why I got 3.5. I thought this was like another 6. Interesting. Next, Harmon Killebrew. This one got a 7. This one looked really clean, a little off-centered as you can see, but this one got the grade I thought it would. Outstanding card. I was debating whether to keep this card or not. I'm a big Twins fan, big Harmon Killebrew fan. Met him once, and he was just outstanding. So I thought about keeping it, but I'm like, you know what? It's probably best if I just sell it. So that's in the auction lot. Again, this is airing on Monday. Auction ends on Sunday, so part 3 will be in the same video, but it's going to be 6 days later in the future where I'll have the whole breakdown. I'll whiteboard the breakdown. Al Kaline, Tigers got a 6. I thought that was a pretty fair grade. There's a little bit of up corner work right there, but the rest of the card is really solid. That I thought deserved that. Louis Aparicio got the 5.5. White Sox shortstop, outstanding player back in the day. Good looking card. Overall, pretty solid. It's one of those things where I was like, I might 6. Got a 5.5. I was close. This one right here got a 4. This one deserves a 4. It's got rounded corners. However, the framework on the center is pretty solid. It's not ideal, but it's pretty solid. You can see rounded corners, all 4 corners basically. A little bit of wear on the back. 4 I felt was justified. Rocky Colavito is next. He got a 5.5. I had this as a 5 or a 6 because the centering is really bad, and there's some breaks in some of these cards, some parts of the card. But I got 5.5. I'm pretty happy with that. A vibrant color was in the back. Danny McClain once won. He won 30 games. I think he won 30 games. But anyway, yeah, pitcher for the Tigers back in the day. And yes, so this one got a SGC 5, really framed up, centered nicely. Rounded corners on the bottom, definitely going to get you. I'm learning about vintage more and more. Here we go, home run leaders. Yaz, Killer, and Frank Howard, probably the 3 strongest players in the AL at the time. And just a stud of a card. Got a 4. There is some corner wear going on, but it does frame up pretty nicely centered wise, which does matter. It does. The back isn't centered, obviously, but overall, I think that's a fair grade. All-star card of Rod Carew. There was like some puzzle thing you can make back in the day. I don't know what the puzzle is. I don't even know who that is. I can't even take a guess on who that is. But yeah, really cool card. I like it. But I got a 5. I think it's actually fair grade. Fuzzy corners, obviously off-centered. So 5. I think it's fair. Hank Aaron, Hammer and Hank. This card got 4 bids within the first hour. Got a SGC 5. Hank is definitely wanted in the hobby as he was the home run king. Some people consider him still the home run king. 755 career home runs. But yeah, a couple bad corners. Deserves 5. I thought that was proper grade. Norm Cash, solid player for the Tigers back in the day. I think he was a first baseman. Yeah, first baseman. And yeah, it's got a 5. Terrible centering, but the rest of the card looked really good. And yeah, I think 5 is okay on this. I'm still learning what is a 5, what is a 6 on vintage. Seems like if you get a 6, you kind of break this barrier in the 60s. If you get a 6 in a 50s card, you're set. Like unless you did a horrible buy. Roger Maris got a 7. Back when he was with the Cardinals after his Yankee years. And yeah, this card looked really good. So glad I got a 7. Joe Morgan, back when he was with the Astros, got a 5.5. Definitely not the best centering in the world. The front of the card looked really good. If I remember, at the back had some issues. The back doesn't have a lot of issues. Interesting. Yeah, 5.5. Phil Niekro got a 6.5. Braves, former teammate of Hank Aaron. And yeah, really good looking card here. Obviously off-centered. But the rest of the card looks really solid, though. Really solid looking card overall. Tony Perez, this one got a 6.5. This one deserves a 6.5. This one looks really, really sharp. And yeah, just definitely off-centered. And there's some edge wear right there on the back. Gaylord Prairie, no LOL here. Got a SGC 5. Hall of Fame pitcher. And he pitched forever. But yeah, solid pitcher back in the day. This is back when he was the Giants. I think he played with 9 different teams. He used to show up in like old school all-timers games with like all the logos of his teams on his jersey. It was actually hilarious. I remember that when I was a kid. But yeah, sharp looking card. As you can see, nothing really wrong with the surface on the face of the player. So I thought that was pretty good. Last but not least, this is how you know it's not in any particular order. It ends with a Tony Oliva 3.5 All-Star Selection card. Rounded corners, definitely off-centered. You can see a little chipping right there on the bottom. That's not the best. And yeah, I could see more of whatever that turns out to be. I don't even know who that is. Could be Yaz. I don't know. No idea. But yep, that's the SGC reveal part. Next part that you see will be the total sales of the auction, and we get to see if we make money or not. Given these grades, I don't know if I'm going to make money, but I like to kind of show everything, so I'm going to be transparent on this one. All right, see you all in 2 seconds. The in conclusion of this video series is now. So it's 3 hours post the last auction. Did a 10-day auction, started it on last Thursday. So total invested is what I bought the lot for. GNS is grading and shipping just for these cards, not including the other ones. Came to $579.06. Total sales after fees, $501.08, which means we lost $77.98. Usually I'd be pretty pissed about losing money. However, I won some money on the Timberwolves today, so offsets. Even Steven. But a couple things I did learn is obviously names matter. And then whatever I think the grade's going to be, I need to think a grade less. And I need to prospect that way. Because I thought a lot of these were a little better, but it is. But the big winners, Hank Aaron, the 5 went for around $70. The Bob Gibson 6 went for, I think it was like $58. The Killebrew 7 went for pretty good. Believe it or not, the Rose 3.5 went for a pretty good price, and so did Phil Necro on the 6.5, and then Maris on the 7. I think it was the highest, if I remember right. But yeah, a couple things to learn, to really think about. I personally love the vintage side. I think it's a lot more fun than the modern stuff, but it is probably 10 times harder. And I would love to do this again. I think next time I do it, I'm going to pick out 10 cards from like a card show or over time with card shows and do it that way. That way I can pick out the player. I can look at it a little bit more, inspect it a little bit more. And I mean, if this Aaron is the Aaron actually looks like a 5. But that looks like a 7. But here, let me show you. Like the Denny McClain. Like I thought this was a better grade than just the 5 it got. I really did. Like that corner's kind of jacked. But anyway, it is what it is. Kind of happens. But I learned a lot. It was fun. I love vintage. I love history. I love baseball. So kind of mirror the both together. It's fun. But next time I'm going to do this, I'm going to do card show buys for sure. There is one in a couple weeks here in Vegas. And then there's one in Southern California, I think in early June, that I'm going to go to. So maybe I could find some vintage there and really go at it. So anyway, if you like today's series and video, that's awesome. And yeah, that's it. Until next time, everyone have a great day. Thanks.